Naruto had the best goddamn soundtrack on the planet, and I don't mean the newer Boruto series or the Shippuden arc. That was just some generic bullshit. What I'm talking about is the OG Naruto, when they were all still little kids roaming around Konoha, having a good time, trying to kill each other. That was like peak anime, dude. I watched that shit as a child, and I mean, those tracks, they still live in my head, because I would come home from school and I would go to YouTube and watch those 240p AMVs, you know, the music AMVs, where they were using Linkin Park and also sometimes the original soundtrack. And that music stuck with me. Now, if you watched the original Naruto anime like I did, then we have two things in common, my friend. The first thing we have in common is that no matter which language you watched it in, whether it was German or the original Japanese or English or Spanish, in every single dub of the anime, Naruto was always just obnoxious as fuck. Like, do you remember how just cringe annoying he was to listen to? It was horrible, and I should know because I watched it in German and Japanese and English, and recently I watched it in Spanish as well, because I decided recently that I had to learn the language. And the problem is, there are two dubs of Spanish. Y amigos, compadres, perdóname mucho, pero yo tengo que decir algo. Es que el dub de castellano, por alguna razón, es horrible. Es fatal, no puedo entender nada de nada. Pero por alguna razón, el dub de Latinoamérica es fácil, es facilísimo. Puedo entender todo. Es mucho mejor. No sé por qué. En castellano no puedo hacer anime. No, pero yeah, doesn't matter. In any case, of course, that's the commonality. Naruto was obnoxious, and then the second thing we have in common is that the soundtrack was kick-ass in everyone's opinion. Because of that, I have decided that today I'm going to try and do a bit of a remix of the Naruto soundtrack. I have particularly picked out the song, which is not on the official soundtrack. It's one you have to go and sort of pick out of the episodes, but it's essentially the main theme with the flute, but it's a bit slower. I'll just play a couple seconds for you so you know which one I'm talking about. I'm going to try and do a remix of it today. I'm going to try and put it in like a, what should we say, lo-fi chill hop remix. And I'm going to take you through the process. So in the next section, I'm going to show you how I do the remix in Fruity Loops. And then at the end of the video, I'm also going to timestamp the track itself, and I'm going to upload it to Spotify and Apple Music and all that shit. But if you just want to listen to the track, just skip to the end. I don't blame you. We don't have time for anything these days. We have such short attention spans. But if you're interested in the behind-the-scenes stuff, go check it out. So, yeah. See you the next part. Alright, guys. So this is the final mix that I ended up building here. And it's a pretty simple one. As I mentioned earlier, it's sort of kind of a lo-fi chill hop kind of vibe we're going for here. And I just wanted to take you through some of the considerations that I made, some of the things I did, and give you like a little bit of an inside view to the track itself. Why not? So the beat for it is incredibly simple. If you're somebody who is into sort of chill out hip hop lo-fi stuff, you especially if it's the instrumental stuff, you've probably heard of the artist Vanilla. Vanilla makes just some of the best beats out there, so I shamelessly sampled one of his beats in its entirety. It sounds like that. And that's pretty much the backbone for the entire track. And then on top of it, of course, I had to sample the main theme of Naruto, especially the flute section and sort of the Japanese string. I don't know what kind of string instrument it is, but we're working with this one. And then the one that actually has the flute. So that's pretty much what we're working with from the Naruto song. That's what I sampled, the flute and the string part. And then the original song, something I thought it really lacked was any kind of bass at all or any low end. So I put together like this little funky bass guitar section. And then later on, just to give it more of a low end, because like the original track has none at all. And then something else I added was from one of the, it's basically a female vocal sample from one of the outro songs. Like if you watched the original anime, you know that they switched intro songs and outro songs really often. And this is one of the original outro songs where I took the female vocals and I chopped them up and remixed them a bit. I'll give you a sample here, for example, just without any other instruments. Like that's, I think it's from the second outro, the third one. But what I did is, you can see here that I chopped it up and put it into sort of a bit of a mix. Let me see if I can just solo them for you so you have an idea. There we go. And then, of course, at the end, it wouldn't be one of these remixes without some of the different speeches coming from some of the different characters. I, in particular, needed to have Kakashi's speech to Team 7, where he tells them that, you know, somebody who doesn't follow the rules is a bit of an asshole, but somebody who lets down their friends is the real scum. So that one is this sample. 素直に俺の言うことを聞くだけのボンクラばかりだったからな。忍者は裏の裏を読むべし。That one, and then of course Naruto's speech about his nindo. It's my ninja way. I'm never gonna give up. 逃げんじゃねえ。逃げねえ。まっすぐ自分の言葉を曲げねえ。And so, all in all, we get something that sounds a little bit like this. I'm just going to play you a part from the sort of the most busy part of the song, so you get an idea. But that's like the crescendo where things are really busy. In the beginning, it's a little bit simpler. It's like... But really, the entire song, it's kind of supported by, you know, we have sort of the simple beat. I can just draw one out, and then we have the flute sample, and then sort of the bass. This is sort of the first thing I made where I thought I was onto something, you know. It's just pretty simple. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. It's a very simple remix, but generally speaking, the chill out hip hop vibe themes generally don't require that much because you have a very simple drum thing that just runs through the entirety of the track, and you're not doing too much because you're meant to just sort of flow with it and chill with it. But that's the track. I'm gonna do a bit of mixing and mastering on a different pair of headphones. And then afterwards, I'm going to put the final track at the end. But I don't know. Let me know below what memories do you have of sort of the Naruto anime. Which tracks were your favorite tracks from the anime? And are there any other games or series that I need to do remixes of? Let me know. Enjoy the track. Have an amazing day. See you guys somewhere out there.
今までのやつは素直に俺の言うことを聞くだけのボンクラばかりだったからな。忍者は裏の裏を読むべし。忍者の世界でルールや掟を破るやつはクズ呼ばわりする。けどな、仲間を大切にしないやつはそれ以上のクズ。